Hey, so I wanted to share something that's been on my mind all day and that I've been processing as I've been watching the Miss America preliminary competitions. Last night, I was together with a few friends. There were four of us, and we were playing judges and scoring all of the phases of competition. And some of you have probably done the same thing. And what I thought was so fascinating, and I've judged before and I've heard this before, but I've never really seen it until last night, was that we could be watching the exact same talent performance, and one of us would rate it an 8 and the next would rate it a 3. And disparage the disparages this dispar the differences, I don't know what word I was trying to think of, the differences in the scores was so eye-opening to me. We hear all the time that it's a crapshoot. I mean, judges are going to have their own preferences, their own ideas, their own opinions. They're going to have their own experiences, their own expertise, and political views, and all the things. So, what do we do with that, right? So we're going into this interview and it's 10 minutes with judges that are from various different backgrounds, and they are charged with selecting the woman that they feel is best for the position. Well, here's what happens. We could have umpteen different women that are all on the same level of skill in public speaking, skill in talent, doing all the most amazing things on social media and in their communities with their social impact initiatives. But there are going to be girls that stand out more so than others. And why does that happen? I think it's partly because of the connection that the judges feel with that particular person. Maybe it's something that they've heard her say and they feel like that would be a valuable asset to the organization, and so they score her higher. Maybe she's just more on in that moment. And that happened to me at Miss America. I went into Miss America, probably, so me at Miss Wisconsin was totally different than 3 months later at Miss America, because I had all of these other things going on in my mind, distractions, things that were bringing me down. I wasn't taking care of my mental health as much as I should have been. And so I didn't have the same spark, the same light, the same energy, the same passion. I mean, probably the same passion, but I wasn't able to showcase it the same way that I typically would have when I was in my normal, healthy state of mind. And when you put yourself into a stressful situation like that, things can get to you and get you down and bring you down, and then you're not really presenting yourself the same way that you might. So there's all of these different factors that go into why one woman would score higher with one judge and would score lower with another judge. So that's why you keep hearing different judges, different day, different outcome. Yeah, because your mood might be different on a different day, or you might not have these things nagging in the back of your mind on a different day, or you just have different energy, or you slept better, or whatever the circumstance may be. Your hormone levels are different. Like, there's so many different factors for you in particular. Or different judges. Each judging panel is going to be set up with a unique set of people, like I said, that have their own perspectives and their own ideas of who's talented, who's articulate, who's passionate, who's driven, who is the best person for the job. And a lot of times you could present the exact same thing to another set of judges and you'd see a completely different outcome. So what does this mean for you? As a candidate, basically this means that all you need to do is consciously put your effort into being the very best version of you that you can be. We don't worry about what the judges are looking for, or taking in umpteen different people's feedback and criticism of you and trying to make sense of it and, do all the things that you're supposed to do to be, prepared for this competition. No, just work every single day at consistently being better and learning and being the best that you can be. The best thing that you can do is prepare yourself for the job, prepare yourself for the big picture. Put yourself 150% all in on being the best person, the best version of yourself that you can possibly be. Work on your talent, work on your walking, work on your levels of health and nutrition so that you have the mental and physical stamina to do the job and to do the job well. And lean on people for support. Just be the best person that you can be and stop worrying about what the judges are looking for, or who the judges are, or what you might or might not be scored on in talent or interview or onstage question or pitch or whatever other phase of competition that you're competing in. Stop worrying about the things that you can't control. Focus on you, focus on the things that you can control, and just work on feeling good about that, feeling confident, so that when you do get to that level of intensity and the stress might be surrounding you, you have all the skills that you need to be the best version of yourself despite the exhaustion, despite the stress. Work on that stamina, work on that mindset, work on that mental capacity to handle anything that comes your way, because that's what's going to be expected of you as a title holder. Okay, that's my 2 cents on preliminaries. Super excited to watch the finals tomorrow night and really impressed with everything that the girls have been putting out there. It is not easy. I did not have to put together a pitch like that when I was competing. And it's hard. It's hard to share your heart and be really articulate and authentic in just 45 seconds. And how do you judge that, right? Like, all these girls are doing amazing things in their communities and just really impressive. So good luck to all of the contestants. Good luck to you, and take care of yourself. And again, like we're all just trying to do, getting through every single day and being the best that we can be.